So the first type of rock that we'll be observing is the igneous rocks. Sheila, will you please read me the definition of an igneous rock?
Rocks formed in magma or lava bodies.
What is magma or lava? Talk with your teams. What's magma or lava? Emily, what's magma or lava? Yes, the stuff that comes out of the volcano. So these are two different terms. So the first rock that we'll be observing is granite. So write the word granite under rock name. So this one says lots of tiny crystals. These crystals form when magma hardens under the Earth's surface. So independently check off any of the features that you believe apply to granite. Make sure you're reading them carefully. Take 5 more seconds to select them on your own, and then I'll give you a chance to talk with your team. Go ahead and talk with your teams. Which features did you select and why? What features did you select, Julie?
I selected the crystal blotchy and shiny.
I see a lot of disagree. Dylan, why do you agree?
Because it says crystal blotchy. Lots of tiny crystals.
Can you show me again if you disagree? Gabby, why do you disagree?
Because it's not shiny. It's shiny. Not.
So it's hard to see it up here, which was going to be part of the benefit of you being able to see it on your own computers if you were able to use computers professionally. However, Dylan and Julie are right. It says lots of tiny crystals. It has crystals as a feature, so you should check that off. Is there anything else that you marked for granite? Karina? Large grains. Why do you disagree, Jalen? You think it's small grains? Interesting. So I'm going to go back to the grains. So the small grains are, they're about the size of sand, so they're really tiny and lumpy. And the larger grains are like pebbles. So do you still think that there's large grains? I'll show you the picture one more time. Everyone take about 20 seconds to talk with your team. Do you believe that this rock has small grains, large grains, or neither? You may talk now. your hand if you selected small grains. Raise your hand if you selected large grains. Raise your hand if you selected neither. Neither is actually correct. So again, the small grains are going to be super, super bumpy. But we'll see a picture with one rock that has small grains. You'll be able to see the difference in just about a minute. Alright, so the second rock is obsidian. Take about 30 seconds with your team. What features apply to this rock? You may begin now. Take 5 more seconds.
Have you ever soaked paint? So that is like it just like it looks like it jumps. So imagine if I were to take a nail polish and just rub it, it would be able to watch it. It's not like hard and white. It's just like yeah. So it just looks like film.
Show me with your fingers how many features did you select? 1, 2. So 1 or 2. Okay. Let's see. What is one feature that you selected? Well, first I'm going to write down the name of my rock. I actually didn't ask this for the question before, but the granite. What type of rock is granite? Mia? Igneous. Everyone say the word igneous. Igneous. Say the word igneous again. Igneous. Now say it to your teammate. Igneous. I-G-N-E-L-U-S. Make sure you write that down and spell it correctly. If you need to whisper it to yourself 2 or 3 more times, go ahead and do that. Awesome. So rock number 2, which was granite, was igneous. What is rock number 3? Obsidian. What is rock number 3? Oh. Exhale. Ladies. Exhale. Rock number... Oh, slide number 3, obsidian. What type of rock is it?
Igneous.
Why is it igneous?
Because it says these rocks form with lava from the volcano Marianas quickly.
I agree. Thank you, Gabby and Dylan. And thank you for showing me you agree. Awesome. All right. So a lot of you said that you only marked 1 or 2 features. So I'm curious to see what features you marked. Let's see, Christian. What is one feature that you marked?
Each feature I chose is smooth and shiny.
I agree. Anything else? Well, I'm not going to go from here because not everyone has their hands up. So let's see, Donovan, what other feature did you choose? I'm curious to see those who agree and disagree. So if you agree, raise your hand. Ariana, why do you agree with what Donovan said?
Because they have glosses colors on it. Not glosses, but kind of stripes.
Interesting. Justin, why do you disagree?
I disagree because it's nothing like the second one, because the second one had band colors and this one is like, it's like this is cracked and you can see like what.
I like that terminology. Give your team a point, of course. What are you thinking, Dylan?
Looks like it's a reflection of a light. Yes.
It could be. No, okay. Last comment, Jalen?
only one color, probably not.
Yeah. And if you look at it, it doesn't really look like the other bands that we looked at before, and I'll show you a picture. Do you see how these look? They're consistent. There are many of them. The rock that we're looking at right now, let me find it again. This one doesn't really have bands, so we're only going to be marking smooth and shiny for this one. Alright, the next one is called a scoria. So go ahead and take about 20 seconds to independently select the features you see here, and I will zoom it in. If you get stuck, make sure you're reading the description. That might help. Talk with your teams. What features did you select and why? That's a point for me. I'm going to select a student and they're going to tell me what type of rock this is. Miss Marie? Do you need to check in with your team? Everyone check in with your team. What type of rock is this? Make sure that you tell them why. Marie? It is igneous. Scholars, we have not moved on from igneous. The rocks that we've been looking at have all been igneous. And we know that because it talks about the lava. Remember, this is really important. This is a quick hint for any science quiz or test or extra ticket that may be coming up. Whenever it says lava, that is igneous. I say lava, you say igneous. Lava? Igneous. Lava? Igneous. Okay, make sure that you make that connection. Bring it back in 3, 2, 1. Which feature or features did you select for scoria? David? Gas bubbles? I agree. Did anyone select anything else? Rena? What do you think? Who wants to respond to Rena? Rena said, I thought maybe they could be small grains. Who would like to respond? Mia? Yes. And also, when you look at grains, you'll know the difference because the grainy rocks have bumps on the outside. The gas pockets look like folds. So make sure that you make that difference because both are going to be bumpy. If you were to touch this rock piston, it would be rough. However, the grains are on the outside and the gas pockets are on the inside. Alright, we're going to move on. So now we're going to be talking about sedimentary rock. So I'm going to say the word one more time, sedimentary, and I want you to repeat it after me. Sedimentary, sedimentary. Let's try that again. I say it, then you say it. Sedimentary. Sedimentary.